Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Death and Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today we're going to look at faction weapons, just like we did the Crucible and the Vanguard weapons. My mouth does not want to function properly. Get in line, mouth. I slapped myself. So, we're going to look at the faction weapons, New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, and Future War Cult. We're going to talk about the weapons, look at the perks, and see which ones you should buy before the Dark Below gets here. Not Dark Below, God, that's the one we're on right now. Before House of Wolves gets here. So, we got about a little over a week before the Dark Below. I said the Dark Below again. Before House of Wolves drops. All of these guns from these factions will go away when House of Wolves gets here. So if you want any of these guns, now is the time. You got a little bit over a week left. If you want to get them now. The sale is going on. There are deep discounts. And by deep discounts, I mean there's not a single discount to be found. But if you want them, you should get them now because they will be gone later. Now, I will mention the factions only have 4 weapons right now. I don't know who made that decision to not give them a full complement of weapons, but there's only 4 that you can purchase from each faction. When the House of Wolves drops, they will have all of the faction weapons for sale, and you will be able to reforge all of the faction weapons. So whatever perks are on those weapons, you can get them into different perks and make it what you want if you got enough motes of light and you want to spend a lot of time doing it. So here are the Dark Below, quote unquote, faction weapons, and my recommendations or thoughts. I don't know that you can consider this recommendations. These are just my opinions on these guns. If you have different opinions, that is perfectly fine. I am wrong sometimes, but I'm going to tell you what I think about each one of these guns. Now, start with the Vanquisher 8. The Vanquisher is a very heralded auto rifle. Yes, I said heralded. It's a very good auto rifle, and this one's got spray and play and glasses half full, and fitted stock single point sling and high caliber rounds. It's a very good auto rifle in stock form. But with the auto rifle nerf, I talk about this every time I mention an auto rifle being good. The auto rifle nerf kind of brought them down a little bit, so they're not as good as they used to be. This is still a very strong auto rifle, especially with that impact and that magazine size. That means it's going to hit hard and strong. So the glasses half full and spray and play perk. I actually like both of those, so I would recommend getting this if you don't have a good auto rifle. This is a good one to get. I've got a few too many auto rifles and not enough marks to get this. Probably 63 of 150. I'm sure I have another character I could buy. I don't know if I wanted to, but I'm gonna hold off. I've got a bunch of good auto rifles, and I'm gonna look for a House of Wolves auto rifle instead of this one. But I would give that one a good score, and I would definitely look hard at that one. Next, we have the Crusader 1. It has Rodeo and Mulligan. I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't like those perks. You can't reroll these, so the perks are what you get. This one has Spray and Play and Return to Cinder. Kills grant bonus ammo directly to magazine. That's really cool. It'd be better if it had hammer forged or something that gave it a little bit more range. It's not going to get that far, but it would be a good it's a pretty good shotgun for PvE if you like that. I like the way it looks. It looks really cool. It's a hit or miss right there. It's just personal choice whether you want it or not. Just you can get that one or not. Prestige 4. I had one of these in regular form. It was really cool. This one looks very cool too. It's got counterbalance and crowd control and hammer forge. Those would be good perks to use on this gun. So if you don't have a heavy machine gun and you want one, I would recommend this one. It's pretty good. It's a low impact, high rate of fire one, so you're gonna need that counterbalance because it's gonna get wild. But I really like this one, and it looks dang cool. I like the way this one looks. So that's one to consider. All right, guys, let's run over to Dead Orbit and Future War Cult. I don't know why they put them so far away from each other. You know, maybe I do. Maybe it's just tower design. But we're going to have to fill some time and talk about what I'm thinking about. So I am looking forward to when House of Wolves comes out and each vendor has a full complement of weapons, because I think there's going to be a lot more variety, and the ability to reforge is going to make it just crazy how many different combinations of weapons and perks, especially with the new perks that are coming out with House of Wolves. There's, I think, 15 or 20 new gun perks coming out in House of Wolves that we have not even seen. So it's going to make things very interesting when that happens. So let's go look at Dead Orbit stock and see what they got. I want to see what the stock is that you got. So we got the Unwilling Soul 09. It has Persistence, Glasses Half Full, Snapshot, Skip Rounds, and Fitted Stock. Ooh, if you put Fitted Stock and Persistent on with Glasses Half Full, that's a very solid auto rifle. I think I have one of these, or had one at one point. It didn't have that good a perk roll, but this is pretty good. It's a really high fire rate, low impact auto rifle, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. but as you get towards the end of that magazine, it'll do a little bit more damage. So that one's interesting. I like it. If you like the higher fire rates, it may be for you. I wouldn't jump on it, but it's pretty good. Here we got Crypt Dweller SR1, slow fire rate, high impact scout rifle with Outlaw, rangefinder, send it, custom optics, and snapshot. This is okay. There are better versions. The Crucible vendor has some better scout rifles. It's cool. Not a fan of rangefinder, but it does have disadvantages. Outlaw is a great perk to have though. And then what we got next, we have the Hide and Seek 42. I had an original 300 damage one of these. It was really good. This one has Cascade, Crowd Control, and Hammer Forge, so it's a worthy shotgun. Cascade I don't find myself using too much. It's got smooth ballistics, accurized ballistics, and soft ballistics. It's very soft. I'd go with accurized ballistics to get that range and impact boost. Maybe Hammer Forged, probably just Hammer Forged. And then that would be good if you're going up against PvE enemies. You want to shoot a lot of them. That's pretty good, but it's only got 4 rounds. So I don't know, man. I probably would pass. And here we have the Deviant Gravity A. It's got surplus, spray and play, Hammer Forge. This is a very good heavy machine gun. It's got a lot of good perks. It's a great PvE perk, especially for Nightfalls. I will use the Ruin Wings and a either corrective measure, or I have a Vanguard heavy that does this with the surplus. I'll use those for Nightfalls and just use my heavy the whole time. It's really fun. This is a pretty good one. I would consider this one, the Deviant Gravity A at the vendor. So let's go look at Future War Cult and see what they've got. I always like the way Dead Orbit stuff looks. I think it's got the meanest looking gear. I always enjoy it. Future War Cult, I think, is the redheaded stepchild. Nobody cares about Future War Cult, so I'm hoping with House of Wolves they'll get some better stuff. So let's take a look. We got the Chance. It has Grenadier and Spray and Play and Field Scout, so that's pretty good. Not a fan of Grenadier too much on a hand cannon. Spray and Play is okay. Is that kills? Yeah, kills. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good. That Field Scout should take it up pretty high. So I would consider this one. And it just looks cool. That's a cool looking gun. Then we have the Calling. I had one of these. It wasn't very good. This one has Mulligan and Rodeo. I'm going to go ahead and pass on this already. Anything with Mulligan I just don't like. And the Crash. I like how the Future War Cult is very good at branding. All of their guns are named very similar. So this one has Luck in the Chamber, Feeding Frenzy, Field Scout, Perfect Balance, and Lightweight. This is a very good shotgun. Feeding Frenzy is good. Luck in the Chamber on a shotgun is pretty good. Field Scout will be pretty good. I don't know what it'll take it up to, 7 or 8 rounds probably. And it's solar, so maybe it's got aggressive ballistics. That's good. Hit you hard, man. So I'm on the fence with that one. It's okay. Can't say it's the end-all be-all, but it's pretty good. And then we have the Culling Heavy Machine Gun Solar. Who's next? Not a fan. Counterbalance, no. I would probably pass on this one. It does not have the perk stats that I think would make it worth your while. So those are the 3 faction guys and my weapon, 3 factions, and my thoughts on their weapons. Sorry, my words are all kinds of out of order. I wish I could jump out the window. Just jump right out the window. I'm gonna go sit on the chair over here. Let's see if I can get him in the chair. He's gonna sit right on the floor. So guys, that's my take on these guns. I'm looking forward to the House of Wolves. He's gonna get drunk. Drink. So let me know what you think. Did you pick up any of these faction weapons? None of them just really knocked me dead. I'm hoping with House of Wolves some good ones come out. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any recommendations that I might have missed, or combinations of perk rolls, stats that you want to get with the House of Wolves. That would be cool. What would you like to get? So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm Death from Above. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna get drunk off this bottle right here. You guys have a great day. I'm so drunk. Alright guys, see you later. See you, bye. What's up guys, I'm Death from Above. Welcome to Death and Destiny. Today, we're going to be doing a video about guns. Specifically, the Vanguard weapons. The House of Wolves is about 2 weeks out. And all of these weapons, all of these Vanguard weapons are going to cycle out for new weapons. Like totally new weapons. So all these guns are going to be gone. You will not have a chance to buy them once House of Wolves hits. So right now we're going to talk about each one of these guns, my opinions, and whether I think you should get them or not. So we've got about 2 weeks. You got just enough time to save up.